not even read, dog. Like I just hopped on the call and
It's
I knew
like,
I had to
sup?
I had to greet you somehow. And it just like I haven't heard this song since like maybe like the fucking when did it come out? I just sent you the fucking video and I lost it.
Oh, here, I got it. I got it. This came out. Hold on. Let's see. Um, it doesn't say on
More
the
about Donde Están Perros.
2010.
2000. No, 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 no.
No, this is the video was uploaded in
Oh, okay.
2010.
No, the song, the demo from Cartel de Santa, Donde Están Perros came out in the year 2000.
Oh my,
So I was like a
that's like,
fucking child. It's like what, like,
bro,
this is like, I was a fucking child listening to this, like, brutal Mexican rap.
that's 23 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was 23 years ago. And young Oscar was bumping this shit heavy. So I got on this call today. I knew I had to greet you, and for some
¿Dónde
reason,
estás,
I just
perros?
got the little but I thought it was just "Donde estás, perro?" not plural.
Oh,
But so I was just like,
where
"¿Dónde
you at,
estás, perro?"
dogs?
Yeah, "¿Dónde estás, perro?" So what's up, dog?
Aquí estoy.
Like motherfucking Sony handhelds, we are back with another episode. This is the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast, a weekly discussion. We go over the latest in gaming and throw in a little bit of whatever else we want to talk about, including the 2000 hit rap song Donde Están Perros by Cartel de Santa. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-host and best friend.
El quinto elemento.
Oh shit.
Soy el maestro, el quinto elemento.
Oh god. Fucking speak on it, man.
Oh, fuck.
What's good, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. What's good?
Just the two of us.
It is just the
We
two
can
of us.
make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Another PodBoyz classic.
You and I.
PodBoyz classic.
Yeah, classique. Yeah, bust out the sour cream and the cheese.
Oh yeah.
What's good, man? How you doing? How you been this week?
Chilling, man. Just chilling. I had a day off today.
You have a day off today.
Yeah, I had a dentist appointment. So I just took the day off.
Follow up on your surgery or what?
Yeah.
Get your stitches out?
No, those dissolve.
Oh, it's dissolved now, huh?
Bro, this fucking tooth technology, bro.
Oh, fuck. All right.
These stitches like dissolve as you're healing.
That's
in your mouth.
Sick. And then you don't gotta go back. That's cool.
Yeah. So you don't gotta get them out anymore. They just disappear.
Bet.
They're just gone.
How's your mouth feel? How's the
feels
bionic,
better?
The little claw in there doing?
It had to get polished today, so
yeah,
feeling pretty good actually.
All oiled up. No squeaking. No more squeaking.
Nope. Clawed up a bunch of chicken wings right before the show.
Fucking God, that's a horror show.
Oh, fuck.
What are you washing the chicken down with, bro?
I just remembered
what
the image that came to mind was the alien from
with
the little mouth. It's
yeah.
Anyways, today I'm sipping on Harmonia.
Harmonia, huh?
It's got this like goddess on there. It's the goddess Harmonia. It says the Greek goddess Harmonia is the environment of harmony and concord. And then it Oh, okay. This is actually pretty wild. All right, hold up. Her wedding to Cadmus was the last day mortals and gods met in union. As an act of petty vengeance, a cursed necklace was given to Harmonia. Hardship befell the couple, and her husband is turned into a serpent. It was Harmonia's wish to share her husband's faith, and the two finally found peace. That was brutal. Okay. Oh shit, he's gone.
Ah!
Yeah. You
Scared
good?
you. Yeah, I'm good.
But yeah,
They fucking just live the rest of their life as snakes.
they just like, yeah,
That's pretty
they
brutal.
just said fuck it and turned into some snakes.
All right, snakes.
But it's a mango wheat ale.
That sounds good.
Yeah. What you got?
I've got from first Full Circle Brewing Co. It says Full Circle Brewing Co. presents. It's just called Juicy.
Okay.
And it's got like a fucking like fat dripping nug of hops. It just looks like a straight up nug though to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think it's a hops though. It's a New England IPA, NE
Okay.
IPA. I think that's New England. I don't know.
Okay.
It's from fucking Fresno. Is that what that says? Am I drinking a fucking Fresno beer?
Okay. Mine's from
Yep. All right.
I tried to say mine's from
Yes.
Ogo Pogo Brewing.
Pogo Pogo. All
I
right.
don't know where they're from.
Canada.
Sure. All right. Here we go.
That was not a good can pop. Mine. That was not satisfying on my end.
No.
Mm-mm.
All right. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Hmm.
Hmm.
This tastes like a better mango cart.
Hey, fuck you. I love Mango Kart.
No, this is good. It tastes.
So is Mango Kart.
No. It's like, how do I put this? You've had Blue Moon, right?
Yes.
It's like a Blue Moon but mango.
I don't know if I liked. I had a Blue Moon-esque beer recently that I didn't like. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I don't know if you sold me with that. This hashtag beertainment, by the way, on the side of this for some fucking reason.
Okay.
Mm,
This beer is here to entertain.
it's like
Super hoppy.
it's like it's supposed to be juicy, and I do get the juice in there,
Mm-hmm.
but the juice isn't like sweetened, if that makes sense. It's like a very
So
muted.
there's no like fruit notes in it.
Yeah, it's just like if I don't know how to explain it. It's like a dark juice flavor. I don't know.
What?
It's like the shadow of a juice flavor. I don't know. I don't know if I dig it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
What y'all doing over there in New England to the
Dark shadow beers today.
Yeah, dark shadow beers. But what can you do? What you been playing?
I've actually been in the shadows playing Ghostwire Tokyo.
Nice. I played that a bit this week too. What are you thinking so far?
I'm enjoying it. It's
Yeah.
not actually, I got to one part where I don't know how far you've gotten or if you've played since we last talked about it.
I played a bit right before the cast today, but not like
Okay.
too much further.
I played a bit today because I had a day off.
Did you find the ghost who needs toilet paper?
Yeah.
Oh, paper. Oh, here,
Paper.
I got a roll right here, bro. Oh,
Oh, I need more.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh, wait, that was blood. Okay, I'm good.
Even the fucking like your homeboy, he's just like, bro, how much paper are you using? Like, what? 2 rolls? Stuff? That shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. Yeah, I did get to that spot. Did you so you got to the spot where like there was like the barrier and all that?
The what?
The barrier.
Yeah.
And you got past the barrier. Did you go back to the station or did you go to where you were gonna meet the homies?
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it then for you because
Okay.
there's a surprise waiting for you, and I'm just gonna say it was the most terrified I've been this whole
Oh
time.
God fucking damn it. No.
So this
Uh
whole time I've just been like, oh, this is not that bad. This I could do this. And then
they're like it gets pretty spooky scary though.
no, I got to this part and this yeah, it got pretty spooky scary real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah. But for like a
Jeez.
second, then you just get over it and you just deal with it.
Well,
But I've been playing that
I'm
and
not gonna play that shit no more.
you should. It's good. It's good. Um I've been playing that and what else have I been playing? I think that's pretty much it. I haven't got back to Jack 2 because it just wasn't as
Fun.
fun as the other one. It's just feel just I don't know, maybe it's because I don't have the nostalgia attached to it,
Hmm.
but it doesn't feel as like smooth and as just like fleshed out.
Interesting.
It feels like it was an undone game that was just like put out there. Like they try to
Mm,
do too much. You know what
I
I mean?
see. Interesting. Yeah. Well,
Of yeah. Of
other than that, I went back to Tales of Arise for a bit. If you remember that.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have yet to go back to that.
I played that for a few hours this week and like I got to I'm about to like start like this giant tower that's gonna lead me to the next big boss fight. The like I forgot what they're called, like the big guys that you fight in that shit.
Mm. So you're past the snow. Or are you
Not
still in the snow?
I'm like about to beat the snow boss. I think I'm about to fight the boss of the snow,
That guy's a bitch.
the Lord of Light or whatever.
Yeah, that guy's a bitch.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you got that far.
Yeah, I got past the snow part. I and then I stopped right after that boss. That's when
Okay,
I stopped
so
playing.
all right, all right, all right.
I'm gonna reinstall it and get back into it. That was a good game.
I
Now that things have kind of settled down for a sec.
I also went back to Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Nice.
I am semi close to finishing it, and I want to finish it, and I'm probably gonna make a video on it because I have some
Oh
thoughts.
no. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, strange thoughts.
Not the best thoughts.
Oh
I have things to say about that game. It's a good game, but I think I hate it.
no,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, I think I'm gonna hate finish it. It's gonna be one of
Did
those
they
things.
did they fucks with the story at all?
They fucked with the story a lot, first of all, from
Oh.
what it's seeming like. But no, that's not even what really bugs me. Like I said, I'll make a video about it, but for the most part, it's like it just feels soulless. It doesn't feel like so Final Fantasy 7, it's a very intense, very like sad in like a deep story and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that with like a lot of pulls at your heartstrings type of shit, but it's also the original like very full of a lot of lighthearted, like old school 90s quirky JRPG comedy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sprinkled in there. And like this one, while it's like visually amazing and and the battle system is fucking crazy, but like once you get like it down, it's pretty like strategic and dope.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not fun, bro. It like takes itself too seriously the whole time. Like you have to be like hyper focused at all times, like with the combat. Like if you let your guard down even a little bit, you get like fucking wrecked even by like the smallest things. And the story, man, it's like well, some of like the more like when characters start dying, it hits fucking hard. Like it hits like not like it like in a way that it could never hit, like in the little like fucking PS1 pixel shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like the rest of it just doesn't feel fun to me.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay. Okay.
I don't
Well,
know. Yeah.
we'll await your thoughts on that.
Yeah. So I played that for a bit. I actually played a little bit of Breath of the Wild for the first time in a long time. I popped that on just to check it out and like go back through some of the DLC I never finished. So that was
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
So I played a bunch of shit this week.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yep, but we're gonna move on to some of these topics here, my dude. Starting off with the Rotten Tomatoes score for the Mario Bros. Movie, because that is out, I believe, already. Goat was supposed to go watch it on Tuesday with the goat, but it was too late and didn't feel like it.
Yeah, dude, midnight.
I know, so I'm trying to go watch it soon. Kel refuses to go with me, so I need to go watch it with the homies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she hates Chris Pratt and doesn't want to support it, which is fine. But
Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
I mean, me too. But I like everyone else, so I'm not gonna let one man ruin the whole thing for me.
Yeah.
So it's sitting at a 54 on Rotten Tomatoes for the critic score, whatever, critics suck. But the important score, the audience score, we, the people who actually know about the Mushroom Kingdom and like are invested in this shit and have been playing Mario our whole lives, sitting at a whopping 96%, my dude.
That's pretty good.
Vincent isn't here to tell us about his like spoiler-free review, but I believe he said he saw it earlier today.
Mhm.
And he personally he said to in the group chat that he gave it a 9 out of 10.
Yep.
So
So
it's looking pretty fucking solid. Like it looks fun, it looks charming, like it looks like it's gonna be a good time. Looks like they cram a lot of a lot of shit in there. Like Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart, like all kinds like they reference a lot of shit pretty fast. So I mean, if you're like I said, into Mario and know about the games, like you're bound to like notice every little detail and callback in there and everything. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's gonna be fucking dope. I'm excited to go
sick.
watch it.
Yeah, I'm trying to go watch it. If not this weekend, sometime next week.
The Dungeons and Dragons movie is apparently also really fucking good.
Fucking
Like what?
out of nowhere, I guess.
Yeah. I always thought it looked like the writing like was a little
Looks
cringe,
cheesy, like super
but
cheesy.
like it's like fucking smashing everything, bro. Like, everyone fucking loves it. So
I think it's the like Dungeons and Dragon craze that's happening right now. Like
sweeping the
it's like,
nation.
well, yeah, because Stranger Things did so good.
Oh, that's true. And they play D&D
And
in
they
there.
yeah, they
Yeah,
played D&D in there. So now everybody's more exposed to D&D because it was Stranger Things is so popular.
that's honestly fair. I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick. All right. Well, maybe I'll check that out too.
It just I don't know. I'm on the fence about watching that one. I'm just like, it looks entertaining, but it's like,
Probably gonna wait till it hits streaming or what?
yeah, more than likely.
That's fair. All right, moving on to our next topic here. We got a hands-on look at Star Wars Jedi Survivor by Video Games Chronicle. Claim it shapes up to be a pretty good sequel. They got hands-on game time with it. So they showed off a bunch of new stuff, including there's now 5 combat stances,
Oh
single
shit.
single lightsaber, double bladed lightsaber, dual wield, cross guard, so like the Kylo Ren one with the hilt,
Mm-hmm.
and a blaster, so just straight up just gunplay. So
Damn.
they're adding a lot of fucking variety, which is pretty fucking cool. So apparently like the between each stance they all have their like trade-offs, which is like they have their benefits and their drawbacks. So you're gonna have to basically like switch through them on the fly to like accommodate every type of situation depending on what type of thing you're fighting. There's a new like ultimate move that charges up over time. So they're building upon the formula, which is already pretty fucking solid and good to begin with. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to check this out. Did you ever beat the first one?
I didn't beat the first one, but I got about halfway through it.
Yeah, why'd you drop it?
I just got too difficult for a minute, and I was just like, I'm just gonna stop.
Hey, you're the proud completer of a few Souls games now,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm gonna go back to
I
it
think I'm gonna go
because
back
of
to
it.
it too.
Did you stop because of the same reason,
Yeah,
or
it was too hard for
it
me.
got a little too
Yeah,
hard?
yes, and I actually would have to restart the whole thing though, because I had that on the Xbox One X, and I gave that to Vince. So I don't think any of
Oh.
my save files are still on there.
Yeah, I got about halfway through it, so I will have to go back and maybe like load up a earlier save file or something. Because
So like get back into the groove of it.
yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of scrolling through this, dude. This thing looks fucking sick. Like this
Look,
Rancor you're
fucking
fighting.
hate drinking this beer.
Stop, man.
No, because like it's weirdly, it's one of those where like I don't like it, but I also like like
You
really
don't not like it?
yeah, I'm like compulsed. Like I have a compulsion to keep drinking it, even though like every time I do, I'm just like, ah, fuck.
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah, game looks dope. I'm excited to check it out. I need to beat the fucking first one though.
Yeah, same.
But man, it's gonna look. I think it's gonna look pretty fucking dope on the next gen consoles. Honestly,
Hmm.
excited to see what it looks like there because it already looked pretty good before.
Yeah, it looked great actually.
All right, next up we got the Game Pass games for the month of April. Comes with Iron Brigade, Ghostwire Tokyo, which we just talked about. The goat's actually got that preloaded. He's good, pretty
Sick.
excited to try that out. Minecraft Legends, which is a new. I want to get more info on this because I don't know exactly what it is.
It's
I think it's like
the
a.
turn-based one.
Is it turn based?
Yeah.
Because I know it's like a more like high fantasy type of setting or something like that. Minecraft Legends. Discover the mysteries of Minecraft Legends, a new action strategy game. Okay, yeah, it is a strategy game. Lead your
Yeah.
allies in heroic battles to defend the overworld. Okay, so I don't know about this then. I never mind. I thought it was something else.
No, it's
I thought it
like
was just like a straight up like story based Minecraft game where with an actual story and like
no, it's a strategy
combat.
building game.
Whack.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
half excited for a
Oh, wait,
second.
wait, wait, wait. Since he's not here. Lame.
Oh, Vince. Yeah. Lame.
Lame.
Well, actually, he might like that shit. He fucking loves Minecraft and that
Lame.
shit. Uh,
Lame.
we also got Loop Hero. What is this? Loop Hero. The Lich has thrown the world into a timeless loop and plunged its inhabitants into a never-ending chaos. Wield an expanding deck of mystical.
Cards.
It's a fucking card game. Wield an
Lame.
expanding deck of mystical cards to place enemies, buildings, and
Oh
terrain,
man.
along with each unique expedition loop for the brave hero. Kind of whack. And NHL 23.
Lame.
Look,
uh,
other than Ghostwire Tokyo, seems like kind of a
kind of a,
lame
yeah.
month. Next up we got
You know, both Sony and Microsoft had a late month this month.
yeah. It's pretty rough out here.
Mm-hmm.
Having to go back to all the old JRPGs I dropped.
For real.
Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster launches on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch April 19th, so later this month.
Ooh,
You'll be able to hop into remasters of all the old, most of, I think all of the
I think
old
it's
Final
all of them,
Fantasy
yeah.
games. Yeah, it's like 1 through 6 or something like that. So, all before they started getting into PlayStation. So, if you are a fan of Final Fantasy and want to revisit them, check it out. Or if you've never played them, it's a good chance to see what the series is all about and like play through all the classic versions. I kind of want to like gift it to the goat or something. See if he'll play any Final Fantasies. I think it'd be
Oh
interesting.
man, the goat. I feel like the goat is like he's just a JRPG man, just like in a
Waiting
in a
to be
bubble.
waiting to be awakened.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he might like him. Yeah, because he's
And
big
he's
on like epic stories and characters and shit like that.
yeah,
You
and
know
he's
what
a
I mean?
bit of
So,
a completionist too, so
hmm
he'll get into this.
yeah, I think Goat would like JRPGs.
I think so too.
So we'll talk about it next week when he's back. Next up we got the new game plus for God of War. Actually, hold on. What do you feel about the Final Fantasy remasters, Eric? Have you played or completed any Final Fantasy ever?
I got pretty far into 15.
Mm,
Um, I did play the original Final Fantasy 7.
mhm.
Um, I didn't ever beat it because I was a kid. And I did start the remaster, but I never went back to it
Did,
because
did you buy
I
it or did you get it on PS
no,
Plus?
I got it for PS Plus.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Oh, I stopped playing it because there was that whole fiasco where they were locking it to 30
Oh yeah,
FPS.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like,
And they were
this looks
trying to
kind of
make
ass.
when they were originally trying to make you pay for the upgrade and shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I stopped playing it just out of principle.
No, yeah, the upgrades is free and everything now, so you're all good to go
Oh,
back
okay.
to it.
So
Yeah,
I'll probably go back to it.
yeah. Next up, we got God of War Ragnarok New Game Plus mode dropped today with a bunch of new content, including new armor, new moves, and new bosses, and all kinds of new stuff. Some of the armor pieces are fucking dope. They have this like fucking like general armor that's fucking like insane looking.
Sick.
Um, I might actually. Might be one of the first times in my life that I want to like maybe go back and New Game Plus a game. I
What?
don't usually do that, and I really fucking like this game, and I want to kind of play more of it.
Ah, man, I gotta get my hands on it already.
And
I just gotta
to
play
like
it
go
too.
back through it with all my weapons and abilities already from the fucking get-go sounds like a fucking blast, you know what I mean? So I might jump back into God of War Ragnarok. Who knows?
Sick.
Dude, it's such a good fucking game. I can't believe you haven't played it at all yet.
It's just sitting in my brother's room.
I know, you need to go fucking just pop in there while he's not home and just steal it real quick.
I think I'm going to.
Next up, we got the X Stadia head Phil Harrison just leaving Google after launching Stadia, and this man has had a hell of a history. So he was at he was at PlayStation and helped launch the PS3 when that was a
Oh
thing.
shit.
And you remember that was a horrible launch because they released it at $600 and they told everyone to get a second job if they wanted it, all this type of shit. It was a
Yeah.
bad time for a while there. So then
Yeah.
he left, moved on to Xbox, where he helped launch the Xbox One, the original Xbox One,
Man, this poor guy.
where it was like where they forced you do the Connect, where it was tied into your TV and everyone fucking hated it, and it was always online, all this shit. You couldn't share games, all this stuff, bro. So then he moved on to Steam. So this man, I wonder where he's gonna end up next, but he seems
Fucking
to convince,
Rumpelstiltskin.
yeah, he seems to convince people that he does a good job at like launching products and then proceeds to do what
And
he does.
fails.
Yeah, so yeah, interesting. We'll see where he ends up next. But what do you think? You got anything to say about this man?
He should stay away
Yeah,
from
just leave, bro.
just quit, man. Just quit at this point. I'm sorry.
Next up, it's pretty much our big topic for the week. Report from Forbes: Sony may be working on a new PlayStation handheld after all. So all week, Eric, my timeline, YouTube, and everything, Twitter has been ablaze with everyone saying that like Sony's working on a new handheld. Oh my God, there's a new Sony handheld coming, a new PSP, a new Vita. Can you freaking believe it? Oh my God. Well, the report came out and it's actually looks like it is true that they're working on something, but it's not something that people are very happy about other than me. I'm actually kind of really excited about this.
I might actually dip into this if it's a thing.
Yeah, so it's they're working on a new handheld codenamed the Q Lite, and it looks like a giant dual sense controller with an 8-inch LCD touchscreen in the middle of it. It will include adaptive triggers for haptic feedback like the DualSense. It supports adaptive streaming for up to 1080p and 60 FPS, requiring constant internet access for remote play. It is not streaming games from the cloud. It is streaming them from your existing PS5. The Q Lite may be released before the PS5 Pro, which according to the report is aiming for a holiday 2024 release, which would be roughly on schedule with PS4 Pro's timing after PS4 release. So a lot of people are upset. A lot of people wanted like actually like the next dedicated Sony handheld, like a PSP or a PS Vita, which
Mhm.
I honestly don't think Sony will ever do again.
I don't think
So
so either.
a lot of people are disappointed about this, but I am so fucking stoked if this is real, bro, because as a Nintendo Switch portable only gamer, as someone who like has like the horrible habit of like media multitasking. I always like I'm listening to a podcast while I'm watching something on YouTube while I'm playing a game on my Switch, and like I'm really horrible about shit like that. But that's just how I fucking live my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, like I feel like I don't play my PlayStation 5 as much as I want to or as I should because the like having to like sit and be attached to the fucking TV and the console, like and not be able to do much else, like
Mm-hmm.
it like
You
clashes
feel
with me.
restricted.
Yeah, it clashes with me sometimes. So sometimes I like turn on my PlayStation and I see all my fucking icons of my games and I'm there with the controller and I'm just like,
Now what?
fuck, I don't even know what I want to play, what I'm in the mood to play. Like, I can't even do that. Like, I can't even play something in the back. Like, so I get all weird, and sometimes I don't even. I just end up turning the PlayStation back off. You know what
Mm.
I mean? So like, if I had just a fucking handheld where I could play my exact same PS5 games while I'm watching something on TV, like I do with the Switch, fucking give it to me now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. This sounds really intriguing to me.
So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it now that like the real question is like, will I be able to like walk away from my room and play it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll be within your. You can't leave your house or
Ah,
your
see,
or your
that's
or your Wi-Fi. You have to be within your Wi-Fi connection because it's got to be. So
uh
it connects to your PlayStation via your Wi-Fi connection, like a NFC type of thing. You know what I mean?
I
I
see.
mean WLAN, VLAN or whatever.
Yeah, so they already have this and I've tried this, but have you done it? You can do it on your phone.
Yeah, I
Do
know
you
you
know
can do it
that?
on your phone, but I don't want it on my phone. I want it on a fucking dedicated device that it's made for that.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
I've tried it on my phone and it's kind of weird on the phone.
Mhm.
It kind of sucks on the phone.
Well, yeah,
So
because you
if it
probably have to
was
use
something
like
made for
touchscreen
it,
controls, right?
yeah. So if it was something made for it, that'd be pretty dope.
So this is basically like, so this is the dual sense, right?
They just put a screen in it.
Basically stretch it like this, and there's a screen here, like a fucking like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
switch. It basically it's my switch with the fucking with the grip I use because it has the little legs. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
So I don't know, man. As like I said, as someone who likes to game portably within my own house, this sounds perfect specifically for me. And I don't know, like if I'm like the only one who like has developed this type of habit lifestyle that's like or what, but I
yeah.
mean
I'm sure you're not the only one. I mean,
specifically for me, this sounds really, really fucking cool.
there's like a market for people that like do that.
Yeah.
You're not alone, man. You're not alone.
Mm.
I mean, I do the same thing too. Like during PS4, what I would do is because the loading times were kind of long, like just playing any video game, I'd watch YouTube on my phone and play a different game on my phone or just be on my phone while I'm waiting for something to load, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a little different because load times have gotten significantly faster. I don't have to sit there and wait for something to load. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like on my phone. I'm just like consistently like
Playing
playing
your
something,
games.
even on my PC now, because everything's just so goddamn fast with SSD technology nowadays. So yeah, man. Uh, now thinking about it, I don't know if I need that. Yeah.
There you go. I do. I want it. Now, what did you think it was initially that you were down for it?
Well, I thought I was down for it because if it was a device, I thought it was something that like you can play the games that you have loaded on your PS5 and you can walk away, load it onto this thing, and then walk away and say I wanted to keep playing some one of the PS classic games or whatever. I could tether it to my phone and just play a PlayStation game on there. Or
Like out in the wild, you mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if
If
it's
it's just
like,
within like your own home, you're not down.
yeah,
Okay.
I just don't I just don't see a reason for me personally because I'm not like that where I like have to have other things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I kind of like hyper focus in a way to like what I'm playing.
Yeah.
and just get like into it. So yeah,
Interesting.
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot, like most people on the internet like aren't into it. They're like pretty upset about it. So because like again, I think they wanted either what you wanted or a step above that, just like
Yeah,
like a dedicated thing where you can like buy and download its own games onto and shit like that.
yeah. Like I'm not looking into. So I would buy even if it was something where it was like, hey, you can just download your games that you already own on your PS5 to this thing. You don't have to buy them twice,
Hmm.
and then you can play them at a reduced, like I don't know, 1080p, 60 FPS. If you can
Hmm.
do that on a handheld, yeah, sure, I'm down. I'd buy that in a heartbeat because then like my stuff is portable. And I don't have to play phone games when I'm out. I could just bring that out, or like I don't have to have a Switch.
Yeah.
It'd be a replacement to me for the Switch, because
Yeah.
not yeah, I don't know.
You don't play that much Switch, huh?
I do, but I don't. Like I go through like stints of time where I will play or be on the Switch for a minute, and like be playing it for like a month, maybe two, and be consistently playing it, and then I'll just stop, and then I just won't play it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Interesting. Well, you're probably gonna go back to it next week if you have the upgraded Switch Online because Pokemon Stadium is coming to the service next week. A
Don't
lot of
have it.
people, huh?
I don't have it.
Oh, there you go. I do. So I'm gonna be hopping in there just to
How
check
do
it
you
out, play
how do
some
you
of the
like
mini
it, by the
games.
way?
The upgrade,
Yeah.
it's fucking dope, man. Like
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance and Nintendo 64, like fuck yeah. I'm like set. I've played I talked about it on the podcast. I've played
Yeah.
all the way through Ocarina of Time again, which was pretty fucking dope. I'm playing through Minish Cap right now on the Game Boy, and I started Metroid Fusion. They have a lot of fucking bangers like across the whole like board there. Like you can play like Banjo Kazooie and shit like that, like super nostalgic shit. It's a good time, man. I've actually like gotten more use out of the upgraded version than I ever did just like the regular like NES and SNES. I feel so.
Mm.
So it's been worth it for me.
Like I played a lot of the Game Boy and a lot like the first stuff that they not the Game Boy stuff, the SNES and the
NES.
NES. I
Mhm.
played a lot of that.
I did it. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I didn't get it. And now I'm like looking at this list of games. I'm like, maybe I should get it. There's a couple Fire Emblems on there.
Oh
Is that
yeah.
right?
No, not yet. No.
Oh, Japanese SNES exclusives. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
So that's already yeah, you would already have that. It's on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, a lot of people are upset about this one too, though, because remember we had talked on the podcast before about a patent going around where Nintendo's been tinkering with the transfer pack like data,
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
you could
right.
like transfer your games. So people are upset that that's not in the game because they clarified that you can't do that, which makes sense because they haven't released any of the Game Boy games onto the Switch anyway, the Pokemon Game Boy games, so
Hmm.
people are upset that you're not going to be able to use that feature of it or whatever. But I mean, they're adding online play to the mini games. You can still battle friends using like all the rental Pokemon and everything like that. So it's still going to be a good time, I feel.
I think I'm gonna get this
Yeah, bro.
because I just saw, excuse me,
Bless you.
I just remembered that Golden Sun is gonna be on there.
Golden Sun is going to be on there. I own that physically as a Game Boy Advance cartridge.
That is one of
I'm staring at it right
arguably
now.
one of the best Game Boy Advance games
Yeah, it
ever.
is. Yeah, it is. We can also play GoldenEye. There's GoldenEye's on there with online play. Remember GoldenEye?
I do remember GoldenEye.
Remember
I do.
GoldenEye?
I do.
Remember?
That was the beginning of a lot of friend hatred.
Did you play Pokemon Stadium back in the day?
I did. I played it a lot, and the mini games were my favorite. My siblings and I would play those video games.
Fucking
I mean, those
Lickitung
the little
mini
mini
game.
games,
Fucking
the
Lickitung
Lickitung
mini
and the
game.
Clefairy, and then they had the
The
Ekans.
Diglett Whack-A-Mole where you had to you would get a gold Diglett every now and then, you know? You remember that
It
one?
wasn't whack-a-mole. It was a ring toss. It was
Oh,
you would
it
throw
was,
Ekans
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
at the
right, you're right,
Diglett.
you're right, you're right, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And there was gold ones. I remember the
there
gold
was
Diglett.
gold ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
there were extra points.
Hmm. Good times, man. I fucking
Good
love that
times.
game.
Although I don't know
Did
how
you own it?
I did.
Did you have the fucking gigantic fucking box it came in? It came in like a giant, like really fat box because it came with like the transfer pack back in the day.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I had.
yeah,
I
that
had the
shit's
transfer pack,
fucking
and
dope.
I would plug in my blue version to it. And honestly, dude, I don't know how do you beat the Elite Four if you're not using like your own teams in this game? Did you ever go through that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fucking
Like,
tough. Yeah.
I had to use my own like Mewtwo 100
Hmm.
level 100 Mewtwo and other
Yeah.
broken
It
Pokemon.
gets fucking brutal.
Yeah, like you can't just use the like Pokemon that are
The rental
included.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets too hardcore.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they changed it to make it more doable. We'll see. I
I
fucking doubt it
guess
though.
I doubt it too, because that shit was hard.
Yeah.
Maybe because I was a kid, but
I think like the max level for the rental Pokemon was like 80 or something.
it
That's
was
why.
80, yeah. And then all their Pokemon were 100.
Yeah, it was whack.
So
But anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it for us here on the podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, you are a true, I don't know, Pokemon transfer
Pokemon,
pack master, and I'll see you in Stadium. If you want to find me on the internet, you can find me at Knife Life Us, Knife Life OSC. You want to find Eric on the internet,
Prime Mizuki plays.
and that's it.
And
This is
that's
the two
it.
of us
Yeah.
today.
Just the
The two
two of us.
of us.
Yeah,
Ooh, he's wrong.
it feels empty now.
Yeah, I
It
know,
feels
right?
empty now. Yeah.
But anyway, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Give us a like and share the show with a friend if you enjoyed it. Join the Discord to submit a question and be featured on an episode. Until next time, my name is Oscar.
Merrick.
You've been the PodBoyz Advance. And
That's
we'll
it.
see you next time. Later.
Later.
Maybe we
Don't-
will eat the apple pie because we're
No,
lonely.
don't eat the apple pie. That's fucked up.